What's up, guys? We're back taking a look at some more NBA player props today over on Prize Picks. This video applies to Prize Picks, but also sports books. This video should be for pretty much everybody, but if you do want to join, the link is down in my description below to join Prize Picks, and you can also use code DOMG, and that gets you a 100% deposit match up to $100. But we're going to go ahead and dive into today's video, coming off of a pretty bad day yesterday, which was pretty rare considering how the run has been going lately. Just since the 15th, plus 3 units. Yesterday was 0 for 2, man. It was 0 for 2, minus 1 unit because of the, and also had a hook yesterday as well, but still plus 3 units since the 15th. Looking to dive back into today's slate, this time with the taco here in Mikal Bridges. We have a couple of Prize Picks tacos. We do this every single Tuesday if you do not know, where they do discounted players. So another reason to join Prize Picks, if you do want to join, use code DOMG. Link is in my description below. But I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my taco pair for today that to pair with Mikal Bridges potentially. Make sure you go ahead and give me a follow over on Twitter, DOMG Props. I post sometimes. I post some more plays over there. So yeah, go give me a follow over there, DOMG Props. Also, link is down in my description below. And if you do want to see all of my plays, you guys can check out my Dub Club. The link is down in my description below. You can get my plays sent to you through Telegram, email, and it's also supposed to be text messages. I don't know if I think text messages are down right now on Dub Club for whatever reason, but to get my plays just emailed to you or through Telegram. Telegram is literally just like instant. It's awesome. You can get my plays without even like cell service. So you guys go and check that out if you do want to. But all my plays, by the way, are ranked by confidence level and contain reps to go with all of my different plays. MLB is coming, but there are 4 different options with 4 different tiers. So like you have like my all access, which includes all of my entries and everything like that. Basketball, MLB, NHL. MLB is probably one of, if not my best sport. In my opinion, from my experience, the easiest sport to profit off of. I absolutely love the MLB. That is right around the corner in 9 days. So I'm super excited for the MLB season. But let's go ahead and dive into just today's slate. Make sure, by the way, that you subscribe to the channel, leave a like, all that different stuff. And let's just hop straight in. Play responsibly and at your own risk. Let's start out with my taco pair here. So we're going to go ahead and go with the rebounds plus assists category. And in the rebounds plus assists category, I'm going to scroll down here until we find the Boston Celtics game and the Sacramento Kings. So I'm going to go ahead and go with Jalen Brown over 9 rebounds plus assists here. I like Jalen Brown over his 9 rebounds plus assists. And let me explain why here. So let's go ahead and take out this game first. He's going to be on the road going to Sacramento. This game is a 5-point spread and a 239.5 over under. So let's take a look at this here. And just the matchup, we'll start by taking a look at the matchup, then we'll dive into the hit rates and things like that. So the small forward here matching up against the Kings. Take a look at the rebounds that the Kings are allowing per game to the small forward. Kind of on the easier side, allowing 8 rebounds per game. You take a look at the assist category. They're allowing the second most assists per game to the small forward. Notice down to the last 7 games, Kings still getting up the second most assists per game to the small forward. And when it comes to rebounds, still pretty solid matchup, allowing 7.88. So really good matchup for him in this game. On top of that, this game has a much faster pace with more points expected to be scored for most Boston Celtics games. Usually the Celtics games are in like the 220s when it comes to over-under. This is almost a 240. So it's a very fast pace considering most Boston Celtics games. But this is the DGF Optimizer. Stay tuned until the end of the video and I'll show you guys how you can get a free trial for this tool because this tool is absolutely amazing. Prize Picks, Underdog, a bunch of different apps, sports books as well. They have this for. It's an amazing tool. I'm going to go and type in Jalen Brown here. All you have to do, by the way, is refresh and it will pull up really good value for you on Prize Picks usually. But he's actually a minus 113 on FanDuel to go over 9.5, and he's also a plus 105 to go over 9.5 on DraftKings right there. So pretty good value when it comes to the Prize Picks board. You can see that he's like literally almost an even line on FanDuel when he's just at 9 on Prize Picks. So I like the spot right there. If you're on a sports book, technically you'll get the best value right there on DK. But Jalen Brown and his rebounds plus assists. Let's take a look at this here. So he's got a 61% hit rate this season, and he's also over this in 5 out of his last 10 games. I'm sorry, 5 out of 8 of his last 10 games. He's pushed that twice, so 5 of his last 10, but has pushed in 2 games. He's only under this 3 times in his last 10 games. He's had 35 plus minutes though in 9 out of his last 10 games, so he's been seeing a lot of minutes. He's actually over this in 69% of games this season when he has those 35 plus minutes. So if he sees the minutes, he sees a good hit rate increase. It's almost 70%, man. So he did already face the Kings early this season though. He had 9 rebounds plus assists against them, and that was only in 27 minutes. He could potentially be seeing another 35-minute game in this time, but hopefully be able to grab one more in those next 8 minutes. But like I said though, I love the fast-paced matchup for him because he's over this in, like I said, almost 70% of games when he sees 35 2.5 plus minutes, and that's in like slower paced games. This game has an absurd over-under. He should have more assist opportunities. There should also be more rebounds potential right there. So I'm expecting a lot of opportunities here just for Jalen Brown in this game against the Kings. It's a solid matchup. There's a lot of things that I really do like. I do like in the spot for him, especially with the floor being at 9 and that push potential. I think it's a pretty solid spot here in my opinion for Jalen Brown in this game. So let's go ahead and hop in though and talk about the taco. But that's my first taco pair right there. It's gonna be Jalen Brown over 9 rebounds plus assists. So I personally have paired that with the Mikal Bridges taco over 20.5 points. If you're watching this maybe a little bit later, there are still other taco options and things like that will be coming on the board a little bit later. But right now we have Mikal Bridges at 20.5 points. And the reason I like Mikal Bridges is really just the hit rate. I mean, he's over this in 80% of games of his last 30. So in his last 30 games, he's over this in 80%. He's also over this in 9 out of his last 10 games. This is going to be a tougher matchup, I will say. This will be a tougher matchup, but he is going to be at home going against Cleveland. It's a 3-point spread. The game should hopefully not blow out. 218.5 over under. My vote was personally Bradley Beal to go over 22.5 when it came to taco voting, but it was a landslide. People liked Mikal Bridges a lot. But it's a 4-point discrepancy. He's a minus 115 to go over 24.5. He's at 20.5 on prize picks. So like the spot, of course, right there for him. But yeah, let's go ahead and just take a look at this matchup, though. So the shooting guard matching up against Cleveland this season. So take a look at Cleveland's allowing the least points per game to the shooting guard this season. And in the last 7 games, they actually get a little bit easier here, it looks like. They actually are kind of right in the middle of the pack, allowing 23.48. So they're much easier when it comes to shooting guard in the last 7 games. Very, very good, though, this season to the shooting guard. And that kind of shows in his last couple matchups, because in these games with the Suns, though, now he's with the Nets, of course, and much different role with the Nets than he did have with the Suns, of course. But 10 and 15 points in those 2 games. He went under in both those games already against Cleveland. But he's been shooting a lot more. You can just see that in his field goal attempts because he was shooting, 15, 10 times. And now he's consistently been having 18, 17, 23 shot attempts. So the attempt should be there for him. I think he can still go over this. I still think it's a pretty good spot with him at 20.5 points. Again, he's over this in 80% of his last 30. Not really any matchup is going to make me deter. All I'm saying is I like Mikal Bridges over 20.5 points for a couple of obvious reasons, but also I do like Jalen Brown over his 9 rebounds plus assists. So those are my 2 plays right there. That is my taco pair, by the way, is of course Jalen Brown. By the way, all the links are down in my description below. The Dub Club link, the subscribe button's down there as well, and also the Prize Picks link if you want to get on. If you want to get in on some crazy things like these tacos, of course. We're getting 5 today, by the way, which is awesome. Still have 2 more coming to the board. But yeah, Dub Club, if you want to see all my plays, get emailed to you, Telegram to you, all the different stuff. But also, if you want to see the DGF Optimizer and get a free trial for this, all you have to do is use the link down in my description below. Click on membership options, and then if you scroll down, once you click on membership options, you can sign up for a 3-day free trial of their all-access membership before committing to a monthly fee. I use this tool every single day, by the way, and I use it every day even before I was affiliated with them. So I can seriously say that I absolutely love that tool. So if you want to check that out, you guys can go ahead and sign up and use the link down in my description below and get a 3-day free trial potentially. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure you play responsibly and at your own risk, and just best of luck tonight. Hopefully we go 2-0 today with the taco pair, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, boys.